Blaviken's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Witcher 3! This is a little awkward because I am re-recording this video. We'll have a little bit to talk about as we head on back to White Orchard. But welcome back everyone! So I want to describe some video things which have been happening and let you guys know that I am replaying the next, I think, 3 hours in the game. I would like to not have avoided this, but I thought I was making a mistake, which I attempted to correct. It was a bigger mistake, and then there was no mistake at all. So, first, let's deal with some wolves that we're going to encounter up here, and then we'll talk about what I'm talking about. There's a wolf right there. Let's speed up.
Move it.
And get it killed.
Come on.
That's one wolf down. I'm probably going to have a few more. So we can talk about this while we're running around out here. So everyone, I'm recording these parts right here because I believed that I was having some video trouble. You see, when I'm done compressing and video editing down these videos that I'm recording, when I was checking the videos, the last one in particular, part 4, I noticed there was some problems. Oh, you're stuck in the trees, Mr. Wolf. That's a warg. It's a warg. Let's get down. Dodge it. Oop! Slow them down. I really want the warg killed. No, no.
Miles and miles.
Burn that one wolf off. Nice work, Geralt.
Turn back or go forth.
So we're at the edge of the map, which is why... Ooh, that's interesting. Which is why we've got to head back. We'll go ahead and grab some white myrtle petals and then keep on going on. Oh, hello. Oh, it would help Geralt if you took out... Ah! Weapon. Taking an unnecessary hit there. Clearing out another wolf. Ooh, nice, some more wolf hide. Right! So, to get myself back on track, just in case I haven't mentioned it before, this is your... Hello, what's that? This is your first time watching one of my videos. I should mention that I record using fraps. In fact, I don't see my fraps buttons up. There it is. If you notice in the upper left-hand corner, that is, when it's red, those numbers indicate the frames per second I am getting. Red means I'm currently actively recording. Well, what's happening is that during the game, I'm not noticing any video degradation whatsoever. Once I'm done recording the game with fraps, fraps is a lossless recorder. What that means is that it records every single frame ever that's happening in the game. The files, when I'm done recording an hour's worth of video here, I will have about 400 something gigs of video. This is impossible for me to upload. Well, I'm sorry, it's possible, but it would take me probably, even with my fast recording, probably close to a week to record, to upload a single video. I mean, not a week, like an entire day would go by. And it's unacceptable. YouTube's going to complain that, hey, or BitChute, poor BitChute especially, would complain like, Tim,
Slow now. Whoa.
why on earth are you uploading 450 gigabytes of video? Plus, I had to do that for every video upload. So when I'm done recording, I run a program called Virtual Dub. This is my video editing software. It was free. I've tried giving money to the person, but I can't find any way to give him money. But that's beside the point. And hold on, we're going to gather some herbs while we're out here talking about this stuff. So what ends up happening is that Virtual Dub will take this massive file, this 400 gigabyte file, and reduce it down to about 8 gigabytes, making sure that none of the frames, or very few of the frames, are lost in the process. Well, what I was noticing for the last video, part 4, when I went and checked it, was that Rather, actually, I did go and check it, but I checked it after I uploaded it. I noticed that when I was watching it here on my computer, that the video was suffering from all sorts of horrible lag that I didn't notice in the game. Like, it was basically like watching a slideshow. Combat would start, and there'd be, holy crap, like 5 seconds of combat would be frozen on the screen. And there'd be nothing. Nothing would be happening. You hear the combat, but there'd be no image. Image would be frozen. And so I wasn't sure what was happening. It was my belief that the virtual dub system was having some trouble compressing down the video that I'm recording. Now, I decided that I was going to delete, after watching this occur on all of these videos, I deleted them. Because it was really, really unacceptable. And I began to re-record this part earlier today, not 2 hours ago. And then I went and double-checked the videos I had uploaded on YouTube. And I didn't notice the same problem there. The video is smooth. There's no problems whatsoever. There's... I'm really going to stop and pick up all these herbs. No, we don't have to do that, too. It looks fine. So, now I'm really confused. And unfortunately, I deleted 2 hours worth of video. so we're going to be re-recording this here. I apologize. This also means that I am a little more familiar with what's coming up ahead of us. So, unfortunately, I had some good conversations recorded, and I don't actually remember now what I was talking about. So that's a real awkward shame. But oh well, what am I going to do? So, at the moment, we are, as you can see, heading back to town to talk to the blacksmith, where we will sell a few of the odds and ends we picked up, and we will also go ahead and repair our gear and sharpen our weapons again. Then we're going to head... Actually, let's bring up the map. I want my quests. We're going to go ahead and select our main quest now. But first, we're going to place a point here. I want to stop by this question mark on our way up to this point. And we'll probably clear this question mark and this one on our way up. We should be able to get up to the place this hour, but I remember stopping more or less when we reached it last video. We'll see how far we can get. Oh, last time I recorded this part. Right, so what's been going on? And with Geralt, at the very least, right? Now we're done talking about the video editing and why we're recording this. Oh, but actually, before we do that, please let me know if you notice any video problems. I'll talk more about it after we get done talking to Willis.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Hey, Willis, show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff. I think we'll sell these rune stones for money as well from him. Oh, he'll buy the monster ingredients, right, but I'll hold on to them at the moment. I think we'll hold on to the gold ruby ring as well. We might find a jeweler shop later on in the game. I don't see anything else here I'm interested in selling. Let's go to our dismantle. And I actually don't see anything here I wanted to take apart either, literally. So let's go to repair and repair everything.
So long.
We'll use the sharpening stone. And then we'll go pick up Roach. And head on up. Right, if you notice any video problems, everyone, please let me know. I'm checking the videos, well, last one not before I uploaded it, but I'm trying to make sure that there's no trouble in them. And I haven't noticed much in that regard that has any trouble. While we're here, why don't we visit the innkeeper and see if we have anything we can sell her. Actually, I think we had just come from the innkeeper last video, so no, let's get out of here. We're going the wrong way though, Tim.
Run, Roach.
I think, are we? Look at the map really quick. Yes, we are going the wrong way. I'm really annoyed when I have video issues, especially when I don't detect them early on in the video series, because people who might be watching will give up and be like, this isn't worth my time, and I don't know why. It's more aggravating when the problems aren't ones I even get to detect. Like, I'm not having trouble on my side, but other people are having on theirs.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I also tend to watch the videos here before I upload them, or like I'll check a bit of the video to make sure everything looks like it's coming out okay, not having any sound problems, not having any video issues. So watching them on YouTube is not something I tend to do. Well, let me rephrase. I will watch my videos on YouTube and or BitChute, but I'll do it maybe a few months after I upload them, as I begin to watch the series because I want to see what I've done and watch the video while I'm painting or something like that. But otherwise, most of my video checking occurs before it ever hits YouTube itself. Okay, let's get back to the game. So we killed a bunch of deserters, and I feel kind of bad for them, but it looked like they were preying on passerbys, so it's probably for the best that we did so, and there's an exclamation mark down there. Let's see what's happening down here. Oh, I hear more wolves. Let's go up there first and deal with them. That's a warg. Nope, now careful, Tim. Be more careful, Tim. You have more incoming, or there's more wargs or wolves out here. Let's search their corpses. They'll have lots of meat or wolf hides on them, and we'll want that. Plus more puffballs, whatever these are called. We'll be able to make some necrophage oil with this. What are you doing out here working, mister? It's really a mistake, Tim. You... what? Geralt? You should be using that. Does a lot of damage to the wolves, being that they've got fur on themselves. There we go. Right, so because I recorded also a little bit more video in advance, that means that I'm a little less rusty. Another hit there, Tim. Ah!
What now?
Careful, Tim. Careful, careful. Wow. Well, that could have gone better, but we did win. And more dog tallow will come in handy. Most of the ingredients we pick up will end up probably selling, honestly. From my previous time playing the game, like these wolf livers, they might be useful for like 1 or 2 potions, but most of them will not be useful for such, because we'll have made the potions that use them. It'll end up being that, because, again, Blood and Broken Bones, which is hard, but because we refill all of our potions with just a single vial of alcohol, most of the ingredients we won't need more than once. Dark Iron ore. Right, hello, miss. Your exclamation mark. I saw it far off. How can I help you?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have been, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Oh, Geralt is a big softy. Let's see what we have inside this place. That smell, probably someone is dead. Up.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
Hello. You have something on the ground. Looks like a pocket watch.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
We'll check everything else in here after we... there's her pan right there. Hello. But what was burning down here?
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Some language in this.
Pan, have ye?
Some language in this, everyone. Just a heads up. And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plow and cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Oh, that's the Gwent guide. You might as well just click on all this. Let's grab her pan.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
I didn't realize you could use soot to make ink, but I know precious little about making ink.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Aww. That's very kind of her.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper.
So what did we gain from this? Let's see. We gained 9 experience points. At this low level, we'll definitely need it. Ooh, 5 baked apples. That's a pretty decent healing item. And 5 breads. Wow. 5 apple juice. She gave us basically 5 days of 5 meals. That's an amazing gift this early. That's like 150 orens easy. Dark steel plate and 25 orens. Ooh, hello. No, I don't think we need any rotting flesh. Another runestone and some oil. We'll probably just sell the runestones. Phosphorus, useful for bomb making. Alchemist powder, alkist, more ingredients. Temerian poignard, cure leather, another runestone, hunter's boots, and a noonwraith decoction. And lastly, 2 honeycomb, Temerian rye, and some water. I don't feel bad about Robin, about taking everything from this place. This place looks like it has seen much better days. Ooh, we have a storm incoming, it looks like. Always looks amazing when we get storms in the game. Alright, next stop will be that green mark of mine by the bridge. We want to visit, remember everyone, all the question marks, because they will have things at them that we want to go and find. Sometimes there's things that aren't at question marks, which is also why it's a good idea to explore everything anyway. And sometimes the question marks are at places don't even show up until you get to them, but most of the places we'll be interested in will be question mark places. There's a wolf back there, but hopefully that walking... Oh, and some drowners will be a walking motion where they handle it. Now, let's stop for a second. I think I've picked up the ingredients I need. Yup, to make necrophage oil. And now we can apply said oil to our silver sword. Oils, potions, and bombs are consumed upon use and can run out. Yes, I already know this. All right. Let's get this done. Cast a quick Quen, and up we go. They're separated. This is good. Ooh. Woo! I was actually lucky. It was, actually. We should have taken probably 2 hits there. More Drowner Brains. How I miss these. Hello. And what do we hear? We have a gentleman who's glowing red. Temerian Lily Key. A key. Nothing. Information. A silver monocle. Item needed to complete a quest, but no information about it. According to our mini-map, there's, a treasure chest down here, and that, I think, is the plant we need for the griffin. That gives us some buckthorn. Oops, come on, Geralt. I want that. Few odds and ends, and some military orders. We'll take a look at them after we're done searching the small bit of the river here. There's another treasure chest over there we'll take, and we'll grab some more buckthorn while we're here. It's a shame my Geralt can't swim any faster. Diamond dust, harpy, and a noon wraith decoction. So what do we pick up here? Just garbage for the most. Actually, how much damage does this do? 30 through 36? It does more damage, but it has no armor piercing, so I'm not interested in it. And for our alchemy? Night Wraith decoction. Maximum vitality is increased with each foe killed. That's awesome. Limits durations of knockdown, hypnosis, stuns, and blindness. Really nice as well. We can make the hunting boots. It's +1 armor, but we lose resistance to slashing and burning. I don't think I'm interested in that. And a sword for level 2. We lose all our armor piercing, but pick up 14 damage. That might be worth it. We'll have to consider it. Oh, and the orders. Oh, which aren't here. These are quest books? I thought we picked up something. Let's look at our inventory. To whom it may concern, by order of the Legion Commander, the men bearing this missive are to be escorted north to the border post near Oxenfurt, where they will find a Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection, and not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property and is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal. Where is that quest? Temerian valuables. Oh, I think this is the windmill. Okay. We'll go up to the windmill. There is some treasure up there. For this quest, I suppose. Alright, let's make a small diversion and see what's up there. Ooh, blood on this. I think we found... Okay, those people must have been attacked by the drowners on their way with the valuables or the people. The people were killed. A few of the chests must have fallen off. And I'm going to assume... Oh, hello. That is a hornet's nest. We want that. I'm sorry, a beehive. I don't know if we did this in the last video. Maybe we did? Let me check. Nope. So we want all of these that we can get. Honeycomb. Honeycomb will be worth quite a bit of money to the herbalist when we finally are able to meet her. But that will happen, I think, in the next video. So we're here. We'll grab some beggar tick, some glow balls. I remember in the first Witcher game that certain herbs only grew in certain places. In this game, it seems like there's a ton of different herbs out here. Like beggar tick, I think that was only found in the swamps. Oh, then again, this whole area is kind of a swamp, isn't it? I think most of our adventure takes place in swamp or marshland, actually. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see what we are finding. A hatchet. 5 silver dusts, 2 saltpeter, and a wolf hide. Let's look at that hatchet. Ah, we can't use it yet. Requires level 3. Plus 21 damage would be worth it, though. What else do we have in here? Oh, the boots. Or gloves. Where were they? Oh, we gained 2 armor, huh? We'll equip them. They're damaged, though, so we'll want to stop by the smith and get them repaired. Looks like whatever we're interested in is inside the house. But first, we'll take a look around the windmill. The creaking windmill reminds me of, I think it's Armies of Darkness is the movie from ages ago. Haven't watched that in a long, long time. I heard they made some sort of mini-series on that. Ooh, silver ore. Amazing. Yeah, I heard they made some sort of miniseries for it. It takes place in, like, Ash's world, but I'm unfamiliar. Oh, can we go up in here? Oh, we might be able to. I don't think I've ever been in the windmill. Let's see if we can actually make it in here. Ah, that's a shame. Looks like it can be opened. But we don't have a key for it. Okay, so we've got this house. We'll check it. Unless it's behind the house that we're interested in. But we're here now. We've already robbed a bunch of stuff from here. Robbed. Liberated some of the loot that people have left behind because of the war. Well, this place has seen better days. A bit dark, I think. Why don't we use our torch? Or not. What's my torch button? What's my pockets button? That's switching all my signs. I really thought I had this set up. How do I, Uh-oh. This might be a bit awkward. If I hold down this, I can bring it up. Ah, I see. You should know right now, everyone, I'm a huge fan of walking around with the torch. They did a good job on the lighting, or I think they did at least. shame Geralt can't, like, make a small flame in his hand and walk around with it. Hello, treasure! Hunting gauntlets. We'll check those with our current gloves. Lesser Dazbog runestone. Gevnil. Forktail decoction. Boots and orens. Lots of alcohol. Some sort of document we'll want to read. And it looks like a bunch of treasure. Bags of gold or something. Golden sconces, plates. Standard fare. People would probably bury this because they wouldn't want it stolen if their homes come under attack or are raided. Let's get out of here and then we'll read a little bit about what we just picked up. Okay, so what did we pick up down there? 2% chance to cause burning. I actually am a big fan of this runestone, but we're not going to take it. 7 armor, and these gloves are not better than what we're currently wearing. How about that one book? Is this a scribbled document? Himmy, no wonder we're losing this war. With cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle was over and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damned hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it as quickly as you can. Except that showy parade shit. You'll have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia, and then there'd be trouble. Okay, well with that done, we are kind of near the blacksmith again. We could double back, but I think we'll just keep moving on. There's a blacksmith at the keep up here. And yes, we will explore all of this, but I don't want to go out here at the moment. I think we'll make our way to this location. And then we'll go here, and then maybe we'll also visit the herbalist. Though why not? Because I've done this part, so I should say. The herbalist will not be accessible at the moment to us, though. I was a bit confused about that the last time I recorded the video, thinking she should have been there, but she wasn't. She will become accessible after we further the quest just a tiny bit. However, all the herbs outside her hut will be there, and we're going to take all of them. I always feel a little guilty when I do it, but they grow back, like, very quickly. I think actually between loads of the game. So, I won't feel too bad about it. If it had been like I guess the original Witcher, and they didn't grow back very quickly, then maybe I would have, wouldn't be doing what I'm about to do. Right, I see the red mark.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Ooh, a free ability point. And ours is about to end anyway. Let's see what this is. We've gained 1 ability point, and we've earned... What is that? Is that Ard? It's Axie. Oh, hello. I hear... Let's see, a red dot. That's... Oh my god, a Wraith! All right, 1 second. We're gonna pull up our Spectre Oil. Ah. I'm not leaving. Roach, you really need to get out of the way. Amethyst dusks and a Wraith mutagen. let's put this away and get ready for these wolves. They're probably going to cut... Yeah, let's cut them down. There's a lot of wolves, Tim. There's like 7 of them out here. I don't know what you're locked onto, Geralt. Why not? Let's keep fighting them. Careful, Tim. There's a lot of them out here. Okay.
Magic. A place of power.
No. Let's get out of here. Forget it. It's too many of them. I think we will head on down here next. Where? There it is. We want all the honeycomb we can get. We're going to need it. Sorry, Roach. Nice, 3 more. Oh, right. Because I know what's coming up, it will also use some more necrophage oil instead. Oils replace the previous oil you had on your weapon. And remember that they never run out. I kind of actually like the old Witcher, where you had to constantly just make the potions over and over again with the supplies, but it didn't take too many. But in this game, it requires quite a bit to make the potions, which is why I guess they let it be easy for you by only using one jar of alcohol. Okay.
Faster.
Yep, let's go faster. Get a good look of what's up ahead. Some chopped down trees.
Slow now.
And I can see it from here. We have a ghoul. At least one of them. This is our first abandoned site, everyone. Abandoned sites will have monsters generally guarding them. Once you clear up the monsters, the area will be free of them. And often, if not all the time, then you can either get quests, shopkeepers, or some small bonus for clearing the area out. In this location, to my knowledge, is all of these honeycomb lying around. So we're going to grab a bunch of this. Alright, let's head up and do this. That's 3 of them, Tim. Gotta be careful. Okay, got 1. Still have more of them. Waiting for my spell to recover. That was a good hit, Geralt. Oh my goodness! Good, nice roll out of the way. Third? Yes, there's another one off to my right. Good move, Carol, getting behind it. Hey, nice. We leveled up. Area's liberated. Stuff has happened. All right, everyone. Nice. Wow. 90 experience points as well. We won't be able to burn that one hive without burning down the people around it. So it's just going to stay there at the moment. We will check around here really quick, though. I see some Blaviken back here I want. And then I think we'll talk to the the gentleman right here. Actually, that one. No, we can't get... we can't get that one either.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Oh, he'll buy our armor? Ooh, for a decent amount, too. 7 and 8. Why not? We'll sell him all this, most of this stuff. I might be able to break these down. Let's see what else we have that he'll buy. I can wait a little bit. Oh, he'll buy all of our normal alchemy stuff, huh? That will really work out for me. So I don't need as many white myrtle petals. I guess that can do it for us at the moment. Ooh, he'll buy wolf hide for 8 each. Why not? We'll sell all of them to him. Ah, he buys the stuff for less than I could get someplace else. Just looking at the price for what he'll offer for the ring. Okay. Still, it's money that's available to us. The merchants only have a finite amount of money in this game. Okay, well that'll do. Can I buy this back? Ah, I gotta pay a lot more money for it if I do that. Alright, so what is he selling anything interesting that I want? Mistletoe is kind of difficult to get. We'll buy 4 of it from him.
Farewell.
You know, Witcher, all can say what they will. Me, I'll never forget what you did for us.
Oh, thank you, sir, very much.
Nothing left of the prey. Begging even spares us at least.
We're going to loot the ghoul corpses, then we're going to check the rest of the town really quick. I think there's a few more honeycomb around here. And then we'll be off to the herbalist. Where is she? I think this is her hut. In fact, I'll put a different marker here. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up on my map. Oh, hey, holy crap, there's a weapon sharpening thing here. That is really handy. That's, I guess we'll get Roach and go. Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
Where'd you come from?
Not so fast, Roach. Come on now.
Nope. Not gonna even discuss it. Nope. Some things are better off left alone. Okay. So there's the house you want. Let's head up there and say hello to the herbalist, or rather her herbs, I suppose. If we can go in, we will. I just don't know if we're able to. I need to get permission to see her for some reason the first time around. Locked. Yep, so we can't go in there. So we might as well just grab all the herbs that we see out here instead. Hellebore petals, molly arrows. None of the people seem to mind that you do this. Maybe it's because of the fact she's not in the town, so there's no guards here. But all this stuff could be useful. Lots of molly arrows. And then I think we have a little bit more around the side. Okay. So next stop will be the fort, but we'll swing past this undiscovered location first. And then we'll call the session before we walk into the fort as well, everyone. But before we call the session, I plan to read a little bit more about 2 more monsters and 2 more people. So Geralt's been pretty busy out here. In fact, he's been doing a lot of this stuff without expectation of reward. Oh, that's because of the wolf back there.
Kings do the fighting, peasants do the dying.
But to be fair, we've actually got quite a bit. Like, apple juice is like 8 orens or something like that to purchase it, so it's actually really working out well for Geralt. Oh, I do see the exclamation mark there, but
stench.
I'll do that later, not at the moment. I want to get that on the next episode. Alright, yes. So, we're finally going to head up here to talk to the garrison commander. Remember that he... Oh, we have some wolves. He supposedly knows where whatchamacallit is. Geralt, lots of fear on Roach at the moment.
Bastard.
Leaves just a warg. Geralt, be careful. That's a lot more like it. Oh, no, it's quite okay. All you want to do is roar, or howl. I'll go ahead and kill you. Some more wolf hide, some more meat. Wolves are some of the tougher enemies you'll fight in the very beginning of the game because of how agile they are. They love running around. And they do decent damage, too. You can die from a pack of wolves very easily. Our first glyph. Interesting. And one last thing here. What's in this bag? A steel ignet. Is that it? Nope. One more bag and or chest around the corner. Some wolves up there as well. And that's all for this. The area is now grayed out. Awesome. We'll grab the loot from these 2 dead wolves. And then I think everyone will call the session. Actually, we'll round the corner as well, I suppose. Come on, Roach. Game's so pretty. So pretty. 14 better days, and here are the blackguards. Looks like they have a makeshift barracks set up here. Alright everyone, we're going to take some time and read a few entries in our codex, and that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not interested in hearing what I have to read, there's no reason to stick around. So let's go ahead and pull up our books. I think that's B for books. Wolves. A friend of mine used to say that with all these griffins and basilisks and whatnot, good old-fashioned wolves weren't nothing to worry about. Then the damn beast devoured half his flock. Yngvard Shepherd. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used them to frighten children, while adults, too, trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction monsters not only pushed wolves into the deepest wilds, but also took over their place in human nightmares. Yet this does not mean the old predators cease to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire, and spit no acid. But that in no way stops them from killing unwary travelers and hunters. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious subspecies of wolf, and the snow-white wolves, which today can only be found in the wild highlands of the Skellige Archipelago. And drowners. When at the water's edge, you gotta be quiet. First of all, so as not to scare the fish. Second, so you don't attract drowners. Yannick of Blaviken, fisherman. A drowner resembles a corpse dredged from the bottom of a pond. It is sickly blue or green in color, with slime and sludge oozing out of every pore, and the acrid stench of rot wafting off of it. That is why it is often thought that drowners, along with their more dangerous cousins, vodniks, mucknixers, and drowned dead, arise from the bodies of those who drown in shallow water. Lost travelers falling into bogs, children who swim too far from the shore, or, in the case of vodniks, inebriated peasants who stumble off narrow swamp trails. And for our characters... Oh, right. We have a mutagen we can place because we leveled up. So, we need to go to this tab and select a mutagen. So we've got a Wraith mutagen, which is plus 50 life, or a Noon Wraith, which is also plus 50 life. Why don't we go ahead and select the Wraith mutagen? Actually, yeah. We put it into a slot, and that gives us 50 life. If we had a green skill, it would increase the amount of life we would gain from it, whereas a blue skill would gain us nothing. The more green skills we had, the more life it will give us. So we've only got these at the moment, so why don't we, and they're both green? They're both green. Okay, that's kind of a shame, because we have only sustained glyphs. So we do have a point. We have 2 points available. What the heck? Oh, because we leveled. So we're going to level up Geralt, and I think I'm interested in increased tolerance. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1. This will not help us very much in this tutorial, but it will be very helpful outside of it. We haven't seen too much toxicity yet because I don't need to use potions very much at the moment, but the moment I can make decoctions, I will begin drinking them and using them all the time. I plan to make our Geralt a druggie, basically. Someone who really likes using potions and everything else of the sort. So we'll start with this. So let's take a we'll finish up. We'll continue with this. We'll take a point in acquired tolerance. And another point in it. We can then equip this in the slot to give us plus 100 life. If we had another green slot in this, another green skill, we would gain another 150 life. Oh, characters, right. That's, I gotta be careful, I don't want to attack anybody. C? No, it's not. J? Oh, that's character. I see. I want glossary. Okay, let's read about Dandelion. I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by the way of self-portrait, for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to touch. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator, and a stirring orator. Such as the image of the bard Dandelion is painted by his friends and promoters. This image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing to the end of my days. And why not? Let's also read about Vesemir. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School, and most likely the oldest Witcher of any school on the continent. About as long in years as the ruins of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though internally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the Witcher trade gave no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Grey but still spry, he continued to ply the monster hunting trade into his golden years. Effectively, too, as he'd seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other Witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through the war-ravaged Temeria. Alright everyone, thank you for watching again, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care everyone.